Colleen deactivated her Instagram on January 21st.
Colleen Hoover just took a massive swipe at Blake Lively on Instagram, and honestly, it was the plot twist no one saw coming.
Blake Lively manipulated her audiences and lied to her audiences.
The same Colleen Hoover who once couldn't stop praising Blake Lively for being kind and honest has now completely erased any trace of the "It Ends With Us" star from her Instagram. That's right, Hoover, known for her emotional novels, decided she was done with Blake's soap opera-worthy antics and hit the delete button.
And so the more time we got to spend with Blake Lively, the less we liked her.
Let's face it, who could keep up with the drama that Blake and her equally famous husband, Ryan Reynolds, have been dishing out? It started subtly. Hoover, known for her sweet Instagram posts and down-to-earth persona, suddenly went quiet as the legal storm between Blake and Justin Baldoni exploded.
The tables turned very quickly against Colleen. People expected her to then now give a more informed answer, a more informed response as to how she could have gone along with what is appearing to be such obvious forms of bullying.
Fans spotted the first sign when Hoover temporarily deactivated her Instagram. Upon returning, the second sign was glaringly obvious. Every photo of Blake was gone, poof, deleted. Hoover didn't just distance herself from the drama, she sprinted in the opposite direction. And honestly, good for her. Blake's diva antics and PR stunts might fly in Hollywood, but Colleen Hoover, she's got books to write and a reputation to protect.
Told us that Justin Baldoni claims she tried to take over his movie because she has a history of saying, okay, I'll be the star, but what I secretly want to do is direct it and edit it and produce it.
Hoover has had enough of being dragged into Blake Lively's circus. Between the legal drama, creative disagreements, and Blake allegedly rewriting her own narrative, Hoover probably realized the real story wasn't as inspiring as she once thought. Fans noticed Hoover still follows Baldoni on Instagram, but Blake, no trace. Whether it's subtle shade or Hoover making her loyalty clear, it's evident she's done with Blake's chaos.
Justin Baldoni, who's not as well known. And yeah, see, they've been following the story. So he optioned this book called It Ends With Us, and it's about domestic violence. And he managed to get Blake Lively to star in his movie across from him.
Let's rewind and look at how it all started. Colleen Hoover, Justin Baldoni, and Blake Lively became central to one of Hollywood's biggest controversies. Hoover's best-selling novel It Ends With Us was being adapted for the big screen, and everyone thought it was going to be a smash hit. A powerhouse cast, a director known for his emotional storytelling, and an author whose books had captivated millions. What could possibly go wrong? Well, a lot.
Colleen Hoover, okay? That is the author of It Ends With Us, who text messages, emails, interviews, all of the proof that is out there in the public shows us that she positively adored Justin Baldoni.
It all started so well. Colleen Hoover was excited to bring It Ends With Us to life on the big screen. This wasn't just any romance, it was a powerful tale of heartbreak, survival, and resilience. Fans loved the idea, and Hollywood took notice, quickly getting the project into full swing.
She asked him herself to play Ryle in the movie, and things were great until Blake Lively, right?
Hoover trusted Justin Baldoni. Known for directing 5 Feet Apart and for his reputation as a nice guy who champions love and kindness, Baldoni seemed like the perfect fit for this project. Hoover was thrilled and even sent emails praising his ability to do justice to her beloved story. Everything appeared to be falling into place.
It gets Blake Lively. She's married to Ryan Reynolds. These are Hollywood A-listers. He's going to put him on the map. And she agrees to be his female co-star. Great, they're off to the races.
Then came Blake Lively. Fans were ecstatic when she was cast as Lily, the lead character. Lively's ability to balance strength and vulnerability made her an ideal choice. With Hoover's emotional story, Baldoni's vision, and Lively's star power, it seemed like a perfect match. But behind the scenes, things weren't as smooth as they appeared.
And that what in fact happened was Justin didn't harass Blake. Blake was interested in wresting control of this movie away from Justin, who was the director and the producer. She was just an actress in it. And used threats and coercion and bullying to do it.
Blake Lively played a bigger role than expected. Rumors from the set suggested she didn't just stick to acting, she had strong opinions about the film's direction. Lively started getting involved in creative decisions, sometimes even taking control, challenging Baldoni's ideas, and offering her own suggestions. Some described her as controlling, accurate, perhaps.
And Ryan Reynolds has proven to be actually the smartest in the room and was likely manipulating her. And it is likely, this is my guess, that Blake and Ryan have messages with her. Because if she's that dramatic in a release statement, she probably was even more dramatic in like just being the friend that supports your friend, even when you know you're lying.
Just when it seemed like things couldn't get more dramatic, Ryan Reynolds stepped into the picture. Lively's husband, known for his sarcastic charm and Deadpool fame, reportedly got involved in rewriting parts of the script. Whether this was seen as a sweet show of support or a case of too many cooks in the kitchen depended on who you asked.
All the roles for me and only me. I want full control because I am a controlling bully.
As filming continued, tensions grew. Baldoni, who initially led the project with confidence, now found himself dealing with Lively's strong presence and Reynolds' input. What began as a dream collaboration was quickly turning into a behind-the-scenes tug-of-war.
Told us that Justin Baldoni claims she tried to take over his movie because she has a history of saying, okay, I'll be the star, but what I secretly want to do is direct it and edit it and produce it.
What should have been an exciting adaptation of a beloved book became a storm of creative clashes, egos, and rewrites. Unfortunately, this was just the beginning of the drama that eventually spilled into the public eye. The project was becoming less about the story and more about the chaos surrounding it.
Blake Lively's claims that she was allegedly harassed by this guy when they shot the movie It Ends With Us, a film about domestic violence.
Then came the bombshell that rocked Hollywood. Blake Lively filed a legal complaint against her co-star and co-director, Justin Baldoni. The allegations were shocking. Lively accused Baldoni of sexual harassment during filming, describing inappropriate behavior, unwelcome advances, and uncomfortable conversations about personal matters. She also claimed that the handling of intimate scenes crossed professional boundaries.
So negative press swirled around her during this whole, like a month, right? Later, she would describe this as though it was the pile-on against Trump. Honestly, it's like most of us, especially in Republican politics or the news, this is called Tuesday.
But the allegations didn't stop there. Lively also accused Baldoni of orchestrating a smear campaign against her, alleging that he used a PR crisis team to manipulate the media and discredit her. He was accused of planting rumors and fueling social media debates to tarnish her reputation. This revelation shocked many, given Baldoni's carefully curated public image as a champion of modern masculinity and feminism.
The Hollywood actress Blake Lively has filed a legal complaint against her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni, alleging sexual harassment and a campaign to destroy her reputation.
The lawsuit triggered a media frenzy, which only intensified when Baldoni filed a countersuit for defamation, claiming Lively's accusations were nothing more than calculated attempts to ruin his career, calling her the real drama queen.
100% Ryan was the one who put this line in here. Not SNL, not Tina Fey, not Blake Lively, but Ryan.
As the drama unfolded, it became clear that the behind-the-scenes chaos was a sign of the public implosion to come. Ryan Reynolds' unexpected involvement in reworking the script, meant to support his wife, was seen by some as a red flag. Insiders whispered that his input was less about improving the film and more about asserting creative control, which didn't sit well with many.
That quote there really shows that she's the center of attention. She takes this opportunity that he has to train himself and prepare for a scene as somehow relating to her weight.
The whispers grew louder when rumors from the set suggested Lively's involvement extended far beyond her acting role. Multiple insiders claimed that Lively's controlling nature made her the de facto director of the film, leaving Baldoni seemingly reduced to a prop on his own set. Lively reportedly had a say in everything, from camera angles to wardrobe choices, and wasn't afraid to veto ideas. Her directorial aspirations caused tensions with Baldoni, who struggled to maintain authority.
She adored Justin. She did. I'm sorry. She absolutely adored Justin. We could show you clip after clip after clip. Obviously, you can read the lawsuit and see the emails. And then, like I said, she got Blakeified, Reynolds-ified.
While the lawsuits dominated the headlines, Hoover made a move no one saw coming. Despite her strong connection with Baldoni and appreciation for his work, Hoover couldn't ignore the drama. She deleted all traces of both Baldoni and Lively from her Instagram.
Wrote, Blake Lively, you have been nothing but honest, kind, supportive, and patient since the day we met. Thank you for being exactly the human that you are. Never change, never.
Gone were the posts about the movie premiere, her work with Baldoni, and her heartfelt message praising Lively for being kind and supportive. It was as if Hoover wanted to erase any connection to the two stars. Fans were stunned, questioning her motives. Was she trying to stay neutral, or was this a calculated move to protect her Hollywood future? At first, Hoover's Instagram purge seemed like a way to distance herself from the controversy, but her silence spoke volumes. While she had previously praised Lively, Hoover stayed silent as the legal battle intensified. The most telling move was her decision to maintain her ties to Baldoni despite the allegations.
Why did Colleen delete these posts? Well, some people are speculating, well, she's read through things and now she's on Justin Baldoni's side. I don't feel that.
By removing Lively and Baldoni from her social media, Hoover sent a clear message to the industry: she wasn't taking sides. Some saw this as a savvy move to protect her career, while others accused her of being a sellout. Fans wondered if Hoover sacrificed her values to keep Hollywood happy. At the end of the day, Hoover's silence might have protected her career, but it also raised questions about her loyalty and integrity.
Hit Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and her publicist Leslie Sloan with a $400 million loss.
The stakes in this battle are massive. Baldoni is seeking an eye-popping $400 million in damages, a figure that highlights the scale of the fallout. His lawsuit paints a picture of a director whose career has been shattered, with his talent agency, WME, dropping him in the wake of the allegations.
Hollywood power couple Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, and actor and director Justin Baldoni. The plot of this lawsuit is actually more interesting, I believe, than the film that they made.
The fallout from the Lively-Baldoni legal war is more than just a battle between two Hollywood stars. It's a storm that threatens Hoover's entire slate of upcoming projects. If Hoover is seen as too risky to work with, her future in Hollywood could be at risk. Some critics argue that by staying neutral, Hoover may not be saving herself at all. She could be seen as complicit in Baldoni's alleged misconduct or disloyal to Lively, whom she once publicly praised. Fans are left wondering, did Hoover sacrifice her values to keep Hollywood happy? In the cutthroat world of Hollywood, Hoover may not have destroyed Blake Lively in the traditional sense, but she's certainly erased her from the narrative. The real question is, what does this mean for her legacy, and is this just the beginning of an even messier saga?